Oh my gosh, I have a choice to make. I have all of these choices to make and these decisions and things to do, and I really don't know what to do. Well, here's the problem. When you are consciously creating your life, the first thing you have to do is be 100% clear on what you want. The second thing you have to do is choose to create this or walk away from this. I don't understand why it is so difficult for people to make a choice and stick to this choice. This is Susie, your beautiful millionaire swan queen. Welcome back to the garden, my beautiful ducklings. Subscribe, smash the like button, share my videos, and I will love you forever. I am a life coach with a 99.6% success rate in getting people back together with the love of their life. It is simple, easy, and effortless when you do it my way because you're doing it naturally all day long. So if you are interested in a one-on-one coaching with me, I have discounted for my 2-year anniversary on YouTube my 1-hour video call. Check out the website below and catch you on the flip side. So I've also started a TikTok, guys. And something that y'all know I talk about, my ex-husband got me tarot cards. And I've never been able to really read tarot cards. I've always wanted to read tarot cards, and I keep saying, I can't read tarot cards. Well, I made the choice one day that, you know what, it's easy to read tarot cards. And I do read them differently than most people because I don't hunt the book, I don't see what the meaning is, I look at the pictures and I just tell a story. And it's whatever story I want. So on TikTok, I'm pulling out my tarot cards. I got a new deck, the Light Seers deck, and of course I have my beautiful Golden Girls deck. And I'm playing with those to teach you how to change your story by telling you things like, this isn't death, it's rebirth. This is, you're out there pondering your ideas. You got decisions to make that you feel like you're drowning in. So let the bad guys go. Let those thoughts go. Tap into your intuition. Because death isn't a scary person. It is your rebirth that gives you the world. It's not, a bad thing. Because when you have the world, you get everything you possibly want. But you first got to make a decision. Do you want to consciously create something? So let's talk about money for a change, because y'all want to talk about specific people, but I really, really love the people who messaged me and said, Susie, it was a really good video you did on aggressive affirming, but I just can't do it. I love the fact that there are so many of my ducklings that understand that aggressive affirming isn't the way to get the world. If you want everything the world has to offer, you just gotta start making decisions. So you're stuck and you don't know what to do. I'm so stuck, Susie. I don't know what to do. I'm trying so hard. Well, make a choice. Turn the pillow sideways. Oh, you don't like the way it looks that way? Make another choice. Try it this way. You don't like that way? Let's go back to this way. You don't like purple pillows? Move it to green pillows. You don't like the green pillows? I have gray pillows. I have red pillows. I have yellow pillows. This is a choice, what I do on my background. Talking about Paris is a choice. But when you are consciously manifesting, you are trying to get something that you don't think you have. So you don't think you have the world and you don't think you can get this. So money is the best example of this. Business is slow. It's the economy. It's the president. It's the virus. It's the quarantine. It's politics. It's religion. It's, my boss doesn't like me. Those are being pushed into you. That's being pushed into you, that your finances, your relationships, everything in your world is going wrong because somebody outside of you is doing something that upsets you, that you don't like. Instead of letting that crazy story die and having a rebirth, because it says death and rebirth, so that you can have the world as your oyster, you guys sit there and you talk about, I'm struggling, I'm living paycheck to paycheck. When I am struggling, I make a choice. The choice is I want to thrive. I want to thrive in my personal relationships with my family, my friends, my coworkers, my clients. Then I want to make certain amount of money. I make a choice how much money I want to make. I want to have a successful YouTube channel. I'm not really walking around going, oh, my YouTube channel sucks. I do complain about some of the nasty comments. Do you know that there are still some really nasty comments? And there was some nasty comment, and I don't understand the snapped, that people who watch my video are going to show up on an episode, have an episode of Snaps named after them. Delete, block. That's what I do. I tell the universe, I'm no longer tolerating this misbehavior. I'm no longer tolerating being struggling and nothing's working out for me. And I'm telling the universe, I made a choice. I made the choice to thrive. And I'm going to thrive in all aspects of my life. The number one thing I'm going to thrive in, my relationships. The number two thing I'm going to thrive in is money. The number three thing I'm going to thrive in is whatever else I decide I need to bring into my life. So I made a choice to thrive. So we're talking money. How much money do I want to make a month? Well, I want to make $10,000 a month. So I always make $10,000 a month. Why do I always make $10,000 a month? Just because I asked this question. I can't say because Susie said so because I'm Susie. But you guys can say, I make $10,000 a month because Susie said so. I make $10,000 a month because God made it happen. I make $10,000 a month because the universe supports me. You made a conscious decision to make $10,000 a month. You chose to make $10,000 a month. You started talking about making $10,000 a month. And then you decided to answer it to bypass any resistance, which is the easiest way to consciously create your life. But what happens? You get up today, you're having a really good day. Everything's going great. And you're like, oh my gosh, the world is my oyster. I've had a death and I've totally reborn. And you know, life is amazing. I'm going to get everything I absolutely want. And then, you know, you get these pesky cards that pop up, like this one, where you're sitting at the bottom of a golden staircase and everything is brought down to you from the heavens. And you think, this is great. I got my rebirth. The world is my oyster. And now everything's coming to me on a golden staircase. My path is amazing. Well, you know, you go to bed tonight and things weren't so good today. And tomorrow you wake up and it's death. And you're living in this hell loop. And Blanche stole all your money. Oh, let's see. And now, I think that's Rose, is crying because everything is just not going. And Sophia's going, ha ha, I hold the keys to the gates. I just walked out the door and I'm going to go back to the world and I'm going to have my golden staircase and I'm going to get it all. Here's the thing. You died tomorrow morning because you started doubting and the chaos hit you. And then all of a sudden you realize, oh my God, I'm going down that nasty rabbit hole. So now you have a rebirth. And then you're going over and over and over and over this stuff again and again and again. And when you're going over and over and over this stuff again and again, you feel like you're caught in this pool. And it's always circling around and you don't know which way is up and down. Start talking about you had a rebirth. Everything is coming up roses for you. Everything you touch turns to gold. Don't sit there and beat yourself up because you had a doubt. Go, you know what? I had a doubt. That doubt has led me to my rebirth. So now I know what I want and the world is my oyster. So I'm going to get it. And I'm going to have the easiest, most beautiful path in the world to get that thing that we're looking for. You can't be a swan unless you made a major transformation. We all talk about consciously creating. I get lots of free coffee, but sometimes I'd rather have a free glass of pop. Sometimes I want to go to a concert. Sometimes I just want to sit at home and light a candle, see a nice pretty candle, and forget the world exists. Whatever you choose. The only way you're going to be a millionaire, a billionaire, somebody who always has money, is if every day you get up and say, I always have money. Money comes to me in large amounts, quickly, easily, effortlessly, in the most fun way. No matter what, I easily pay my bills. I feel like I'm a millionaire. Feeling like a millionaire is the greatest feeling in the world. It gives me the sense of relief, security, peace, knowing that I can go out there and get anything I want and I don't have to wait for something to come get it. You want something. I've been going down a rabbit's hole today because I want a new tarot deck. It's really cute. It gives messages and I can tell you, oh, he's thinking this, he's thinking that, she says this, she says that. This is how I have fun because I create different stories. If I don't like the story, I let that story die and then I go to a rebirth. Now, we have a real pretty death rebirth card here. That looks like, oh my God, the Grim Reaper's gonna come and get me. But that's not what the old man dying means. The old man dying means you stop talking about the things you don't want. You stop telling people that you're living from paycheck to paycheck, that your specific person is disrespecting you, that your children are not getting along with you, and you start talking about how lucky you are, how blessed you are. I can't see a way out of this. I choose to find a way out of this. I don't understand how I can easily change my life, but somehow, some way, it magically worked out for me in the way that I wanted it to. You can't go down a rabbit's hole. You go from tarot card reader to tarot card reader, psychic to psychic, YouTube channel to YouTube channel. This is what was dominated when I was in the twin flame groups. And it's why I left them. Because they kept keeping you in this chaotic state where you're blindfolded and you're being attacked by your thoughts, your words, what other people are thinking, doing, or saying about you. Instead of letting all that stuff go and having a rebirth, and talking about how the world is your oyster and everything you do it's amazing. It's wonderful. You're going to have a bad day. You're going to feel down, especially if you have things like PTSD, anxiety, depression. They're going to get to you and you're going to want to stay in your room and you're going to want to go pull the covers over your head and forget that the world exists. There's only one way out, and that is a choice. It is a choice to sit up, put your feet on the floor, go to the bathroom, take a shower, brush your teeth, do your hair, put on a nice outfit, go make yourself something to drink. Sit down and make a list. What are the things you want to accomplish? And then just make that list of what you're accomplishing today. Because a simple task like that gets you out of your hell loop and gives you a golden staircase to walk on. So when you are tasking yourself and you're walking around going, I don't know how to get out of this. I choose that my life gets better and better every day. I choose my life gets better and better every day. I choose that golden staircase. I choose that everything I touch turns to gold. I choose the world to be my oyster because I've had this amazing rebirth. I talk to you guys until I'm blue in the face, but I have had clients come to me and say, I've been down, I've been depressed, and instead of reaching out, they've held off because they thought they could get themselves out of it. Guys, you don't need to get yourself out of it. There's a lot of people out there who are willing to answer you, to talk to you, to go for a walk, to sit there and play with tarot cards with you, or get playing cards and play cards with you. You can play cards virtually. You can have a pizza and watch a movie together because, you know, I can order a Italian sausage and onion, thin slice, cut in squares pizza. You can order whatever your pizza is. We can put Lucifer on my TV and we can sit on video chat and watch Lucifer. I am in the 3rd episode It is the 6th of June. I've watched 2.5 episodes because my life is very busy. But when people need me, I'm there because I want you guys to have a golden staircase. I want you to see how amazing your life is just by simply changing your words and talking about the rebirth, that life is amazing, it's wonderful, and it's giving you everything you want easily, effortlessly, in the most fun way, and you feel so lucky. You have the Midas touch. Because the more you talk about all the good things you want in life, that little thing in your brain, the reticular activating system, searches through your memories. And 8.5 years is over 286 million memories. And when you search through those memories, you can find that there was a golden staircase, that there was a lot of good things that came to you, and that the world really is your oyster. You don't have to suffer in this hell loop. Talk about how you had a rebirth. That's what they do in religion. Think about it. I've been saved. Jesus is my Savior. I've been saved. God is giving me everything I want and then some. I didn't have to ask for a free cup of coffee, but I got a free cup of coffee today. I didn't have to ask for somebody to go out to lunch with me. Somebody called me and said, hey, you want to go out for lunch? I didn't have to do a single thing because I made a choice to move from the purple pillow in front of the peacock pillow, just like I can make a choice to move back in front of the purple pillow. Your choices give you results. The choices you make are the consequences. The consequences aren't always bad. They can be extremely good, especially when you're talking about life is amazing and the world is your oyster. Trust me, Dorothy wants to give you everything you want and then some. But you gotta cut through the bullshit so that the empress that you are, or the emperor, sorry guys, can have that world. It's not hard. It's easy. Focus what you want. Talk about the things you want, because that reticulating activating system, and I apologize if I'm butchering the words again, but that little system that is in your brain, it is all about consciousness. It's why you consciously create your reality, because the more you talk about everything that's going good, money is going good. I'm saving more and more money every day. I have $500 in my savings account. Now I have $1,000 in my savings account. Now I have $10,000 in my savings account. I'm now making double and I'm working half the time. They keep saying it over and over and over and over again. And that's why those people's lives change for the better, because they let the old story die and they only talked about the beautiful things that they wanted to consciously create. Your choice, your words, your life. Do you want to create an amazing one, or do you want to stay in this hell loop and continue to talk about the things that are killing your spirit, your zest for life, and the reason you want to get up every morning? Because, you know, that king, he can't show up and give you the world, because if you're not accepting the world, you can't be his empress. If you are the queen, and I don't have a queen card, but you could be the queen and the emperor is the world. But if you're stuck in death and you're dying spiritually, emotionally, and physically, and you didn't go for that rebirth, you're not going to have it all, guys. Change your words. Ask better questions. Make better statements. Find a phrase that feels good to you and keep telling your brain over and over and over again. I am wealthy. I make more money now than I ever had. I always make great money. I always have money. Life is fun because I can buy whatever I want. It's the same thing across the board. Relationships, health, weight, whatever you are working on to consciously create. Use your words to create a new story. Give yourself a rebirth. Don't talk about why it's going wrong. Talk about why it's going right so that you can have that beautiful world give you whatever you want. I love you guys. Have an absolutely positively amazing day. And as always, leave me a comment and let me know how I am drastically changing your life for the better.